Welcome to this short presentation where we want to look at equations with fractions. Okay, so for our syllabus, you expect these questions in grade 9. Okay, so I want to take you through these 4 questions and then you'll be able to answer any question on the equations with the brackets should you come across it in the exam. All right, so let's look at the first one. Or maybe let's come up with a general concept. How do you handle equations with fractions? So the first thing that you're supposed to do is to get rid of the fraction. Are we together? It's to get rid of the fraction. And how do we get rid of the fraction? You need to look at the denominators. Then, like in this case, we have the denominator here. So we need to look at what is the lowest common multiple. What is the lowest number that these denominators can go into without a remainder? All right? Then once we have identified that that lowest common multiple, then we multiply each of these by the same, so that this one can go into that number and it will disappear from the bottom. Here is an example. For the first one, we have 7x over 5 minus 3 is equals to 1 over 3. So we say, we are saying the lowest common multiple of 5 and 3, it's 15. So we multiply each one of them by 15. All right? So we can start here to say 15 multiplied by 7x over 5 minus, again, 15 multiplied by 3. This is equals to 15 multiplied by 1 over 3. Is that clear? Then here we say 5 into 15, it's 3. 3 multiplied by 7x, we're going to have 21x minus 45. This is going to give us 45 here. I'm sure you still remember that, isn't it? This is going to give us 45. Then 3 into 15, tell me, 5. So at this point, we no longer have the fraction. So we can go on and solve this as an equation. So we have 21x is equals to 50. I'm sure you know where 50 is coming from, isn't it? You know where 50 is coming from. This 45 will have to go the other side. The additive inverse of 45 of minus 45 is plus 45. So to get the value of x, you divide both sides by 21. So we're going to have 50 divided by 21. We can go further here and say 21 into 50, we're going to have 2. Okay? We are going to have 2. What will be the remainder? Okay? When you multiply this one by 2, it will give you what? 42. So we're going to have the remainder 8 over 21. So for the first one, this is what is going to be our answer. I hope that is clear. So I'm supposed to take you to the second question. All right? I'm supposed to take you to the second question. I hope that is clear. So you can look at the second one. So I'm sure you have gotten the concept now. You have gotten the concept. So when we go to the second example, we'll straight away deal with the multiplication. So at this point, we can identify what is the lowest number that 2 can go into without a remainder. These are the denominators. What is the lowest common multiple? The lowest common multiple is 6. Is that clear? So if it is 6, then we have to multiply each one of them by 6. All right, so we can start with the first one to be 6 multiplied by x over 2 is equals to 6 multiplied by x over 3 plus 6 multiplied by 1 over 2. So now 2 into 6, it will be 3. 3 multiplied by x, we have 3x. I hope that is clear. Is equals to 3 into 6, it's 2. 2 multiplied by x, we have 2x. 2 into 6, it's 3. 3 multiplied by 1, 3. Alright? Then at this point, we do the same thing. We put the like terms together. What are we going to have? We have 3x minus 2x will be equals to 3. Alright? Please take note, if this was a minus here, we were going to keep a minus here. That's very important when we're dealing with. So when you subtract here, what do you get? You get 1x or x, which is equals to 3. That is our answer for the second question. That is our answer for the second question. So we are supposed now to find another one. Suppose now to go and find another one, which is this one. What are the denominators? 7 and 3. 7 and 23. What is the lowest number that 7 and 3 can go into without a remainder? You will discover that the lowest common multiple of 7 and 3 is 21. So we multiply now each one of them by 21. So we're going to have, this is what we do. Please pay attention. So 21, okay? 21. If you want, so we can say 21, we put everything here in brackets. 6x plus 3, then here there is 7. Take note of that. Okay? If you want, you can indicate multiplication here. 21 multiplied by, this must be enclosed in the brackets here. Pay particular attention to that. Okay? Is equals to, again, we do the same thing. 21. If you want, you can put multiplication or you can just open the brackets. Say 2, okay, minus 1 over 3. I do hope that you are paying attention. All right? Then at this point, you push in 7 into 21. What do you get? You're going to get 3. So you have 3, open brackets, 6x plus 3 is equals to, you do the same thing here. 3 into 21, it will be 7. You do the same thing. All right? Then at this point now, you know, we have an equation with brackets. So you get rid of the brackets. So you multiply 3 by 6, it will be 18x plus 9. This is equals to 14x minus 7. Is that clear? So we put the like terms together here. What do we mean? We're going to have 18x minus 14x is equals to negative 7. You see what I've said? This has to remain as a minus 7. Then this one, the additive inverse is going to be a minus. So it comes this side as minus 9. So what do we get here? When you subtract, you're going to get 4x is equals to, what about this part? We have a negative and a negative. When we add negatives, we always get a negative. This is going to give us negative 16. So what is the final value of x? You divide by 4 here, you divide by 4. When you are dividing two integers, one is a negative, the other one is a positive, your answer is going to be a negative. So in this case, negative 16 divided by positive 4, we are going to get negative 4 as our answer. All right? So let's look at the last one. I'm sure you've already gotten the concept. You can even do the last one. but we'll go through it together. Okay, so let's look at the last one. So what is the lowest common multiple here that these numbers can go into without a remainder? It's 12. So you multiply each one of them by 12. All right, each one of them by 12. So if I want, of course, so when I multiply here, you do this by 12. You do this also here by 12. You do this also here by 12. Is that clear? Then we say now 3 into 12. Follow. 3 into 12, it's going to be 4. Then we remain with what we have in the brackets here. Then what is the denominator here? The denominator here is 2. 2 into 12. 2 into 12. It will be, we have a minus here. So it will be 6 and 3 minus x is equals to 4 into 12. 4 into 12, it's 3. 3 multiplied by x, we have 3x. Okay? So at this point, we get rid of the brackets. We're going to have 8x minus 4 minus 18. Take note, this minus and this minus will give us a plus. So we have 6 is equals to 3x. All right? So we can go on here and say 8x. When you simplify, this is a minus and this is a minus. Very important, pay attention to those. This is where most of the learners make mistakes. When you want to simplify this, you take cognizance of the signs. So this will be minus 22 plus 6 is equals to 3. All right? So we're just breaking it down. So we can add also, this is going to be, if you want, we can say, okay, we are going to have, when you add this and this, 8x plus 6x, it's going to give us what? It's going to give us 14x minus 22 is equals to 3x. So we go on, whichever way at this point. So if we are going to say 14x, then this one, we bring it the other side. Now it will be minus 3x is equals to 22, the additive inverse of minus 22. When it comes this side, it will be, are we together? When you subtract, what do you get? When you subtract, what do you get? You're going to get 11x is equals to 22. You divide by 11, x is equals to 2. Is that clear? Okay, that's what you're expecting. So let me give you the exercise. So here you get question 3. Okay, you get question 3. I hope that is clear. Question 3 and question 4. Question 3 and question 4. Then you come down here, you answer question question 12. Answer question 12. Okay. What you just have to do here is, where is it? This one is to change it into an improper fraction, first of all. Then after question 12, you can as well do question 18. Question 18. Okay. So those are the questions that I want you to do. That's all. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.